I debated on this video. I debated long and hard. Debated whether I was going to bite the bullet and just go ahead and do it, or just move on to something light and fluffy. Well, I decided to bite the bullet. I'm not going to bite too hard, though. I'm going to stay right in that middle ground. You know, a lot of things happen right at the end of 2019. You know what I'm talking about. They put the fear of death and dying on every single person. They pushed it. Pushed dying and death. Pushed dying and death. Shut everything down so you won't die. So I won't die. They had all of us pausing for a little bit and actually believing it, or at least questioning strongly. But they pushed too hard. They pushed too fast, too hard. You know, the numbers didn't match what the numbers just weren't adding up. I got the guinea going, I got the chickens going, sometimes the geese chime in. Hey! And that just makes it worse, and I know it. You know, the Greek mythology, Pandora's box. She opened that box because curiosity got the best of her. She opened that box to take a peek, and all the evil and all the pain came flooding out. She was so scared she slammed that box shut. Well, there was one thing left in that box. All the evilness escaped except for one thing. And it wasn't evil, and that was hope. Hope was left in that box. I wish I could wave a magic wand, collect all the pain and suffering and evil in the world and put it right back into that box. Let hope escape out the backside, because we need hope. We need hope. You know, someone told me once, you don't hope. Hope's not good enough. You got to have faith. I didn't get it at the time. This was years ago. Hope is a positive attitude that something will come from whatever. Faith is a belief that it's going to happen. So you can have faith without hope, but you can't have hope without faith. Think about that. That's pretty powerful. So folks, I know I just opened up a can of worms. I know I did. I know I did. I was taping on the other side of the yard, but the guinea, the chickens, and the geese, apparently I was disturbing them, so they kept hollering until I moved over here, and now everything is quiet, you know. So I've got to shoot a little bit over yesterday's video about how people are acting, you know, like zombies. That bothered me so much last night that I fell asleep thinking about it. And the spirit is just gone, folks. You know, they say to get this, it'll save your life. If you don't get this, you'll die. I'm questioning a lot of that, because I'm seeing a lot. What they're saying is not what I'm seeing. It's just not what I'm seeing, folks. You know, the basic needs, food, water, and shelter, and you can throw sleep in there, and you can throw clothing in there. But the three basic needs of food, water, and shelter, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That covers love, comfort, the feeling of belonging, your self-worth, self-actualization. It covers safety. You take a look at what's happening the last few years, folks. Which of our basic needs are dwindling? Our basic safety? Do we feel safe? What do they keep pushing? They keep pushing fear. You're not safe, you're not safe, you're not safe. Stay in your house. Get this. We want you to live. Stay safe. Don't go out. They're taking your sense of safety away. How about love? How about comfort? How about those people that died alone in nursing homes or in hospitals, alone, because they wouldn't allow family members to be in there with them while they died? They're slowly taking away our needs, folks. They're taking away our spirit. Our spirit is dwindling. We need to find our spirit again, folks. You know, if the shit ever hit the fan, you would need the 5 basics: food, water, shelter, clothing, and sleep. You would need that. But you would also need safety. You would also need comfort. You would also need the sense of belonging. And they're taken away one by one by one, little by little by little. They're taking that away, folks. And we're not even seeing it. We're not paying attention because they've got us focused on this or that. You follow that money. You follow these little side trails. And you're going to find that a lot of that is not true. They're distracting you, folks. They're distracting you. You need to back away. You need to think for yourself. You need to follow these little side trails. It's easy for mainstream media to follow that one highway. There's only one highway, and it's their way, it's their thought, that's their agenda. That's what they want you to hear. That's what they want you to believe. Well, you take any highway and there's exits, there's off ramps, there's on ramps. You get off those ramps, and you got a smaller road. Off those roads, there's smaller roads until you find a path through the woods. That's where you want to look, folks, for information. Don't just follow that main trail, that main highway. Follow these little side roads and side paths. Explore, investigate, do your own research. You know, there's a lot of good channels out there. I'm not going to list the channels that I like without asking them first if I could do that. So I probably won't do that because I'm a small channel and they're not going to want to bother with a small channel. We got to get our spirit back, folks. The shit hit the fan right now. Some of us are prepared. Those folks that are still sleeping, they're going to suffer something awful. You know the book 1984? There's, you know that saying, 2 plus 2 is 5? Well, that has a lot of meanings. That has a lot of meanings. Depends on who you ask. Now, I know the meaning they got in the book, but my meaning here is 2 plus 2 equals 4 when everything adds up as it should. But when things aren't adding up, 2 and 2 are 5. That's how I'm going to relate that to this. Things are not adding up, folks. So things just weren't adding up. They're not adding up. they started not adding up way back for a lot of people, because what they were hearing was not what they were seeing. People say, I've had a couple of people say why I'm fear-mongering. I would like to have anybody that has watched my videos please point out the specific sentence or two or three or specific video where I fear-mongered. I would like to know that. But those same people that are saying that I'm fear-mongering are watching mainstream media. They're being lied to. Mainstream media is fear-mongering. But that's okay, because it comes from somebody that they don't know. It's okay, because it's allowed, I guess. You know, what they say is golden. Whoa, I learned that a long time ago, that that's not true.